Good morning, good day, wherever you are, good evening, whatever. It's June 23rd. It is a Wednesday. It's the night before a full moon. It's the day before a full moon. The strong sun moon tomorrow. It's going to be a huge cleansing for people, an enormous amount of release, and a whole lot of let go. And it's important for us to be willing to do that, let go, and to do it in whatever way makes you feel better, whatever way is cleansing for you, whatever way is clearly relieving for you. And so it's very obvious with people right now that there's an enormous amount of sadness, sorrow, and grief that needs to be let go. And it's a really good time for us to do this. The strong sun moon is a beautiful polarity of light and dark. And grief registers fairly low on the emotional scale in terms of heavy energies and frequency. And so to let us really be able to ascend to a higher frequency, we need to let go of those things that hold us in the lower frequencies, lower vibrations. Being willing to release them, to transmute them, to do whatever it is that's, again, going to help you feel better. So we need to address this because it's very important for people. A lot of people are going through this. A lot of people are growing through this. And a lot of people don't even know it, but they're moving through it. So what do I do to help release sadness and grief? Which, by the way, I am doing a lot of myself lately. A lot of fear being let go from people and, even from myself in certain situations in my own life. And we need to not be afraid to address fear, not be afraid to talk about fear, not be afraid to acknowledge it, love it, and then let it go. Because it serves a purpose. It reminds us that that's not who we are. Fear doesn't feel good for a reason, because it is not who we are. It is contrary to who we are. It's polar to what we know to be ourselves, our truest sense, our truest essence. So address that, acknowledge that, honor that fear, that grief, that sadness, whatever it is that you need to recognize and let go. Embrace it, love it for what it's helping you to do. You wouldn't maybe be doing this work if it wasn't for those emotions or those feelings you're having. And in all of that, as you let it go, you lighten up. You are enlightened in that. And at the same time, you are more light. Truthfully, you are truly brighter. And so doing the work, moving through the emotions, honoring how you feel, what you're feeling, crying. Maybe you need to go outside and yell. Go to a secluded place and yell. Maybe you need to scream into your pillow. You need to get it out. It's energy that gets stored in us, and if we don't deal with it, we don't let it go and don't move it along, it stays. And then it breeds more. And then we have more work to do. It's never lost cause. And just because we are feeling a lot of the stuff that we're feeling right now does not mean that we are in a terrible place. We're in a beautiful place. We're in a beautiful place. We need to keep that focus. And boy, is it challenging sometimes. So that being said, work this full moon energy. There's a peak coming, and we've just had the peak of the sun. There's a peak of the moon coming. And as we move through those ebbs and flows, rises and falls, we're doing the work. We're lightening it up. A little bit more at a time, a little layer by layer. It works to do the work that we're doing. So God bless you all. Pray. Pray for yourself. Pray for others. Remember, God has this. It might look very bleak in some cases. If we can't see the light there at the end of the tunnel without it thinking it's a train of some sort, we have to remember that God has this. We are not here by mistake or accident. And while this is certainly an experiment on humanity and with humanity, we're not meant to be annihilated. That's not the name of this game. That's not the purpose or the goal or the mission. So hold true, and know that God has got this. And if you have any doubt at all, just talk to her about it. Talk to God about it. They'll tell you exactly what you need to know, and that you can trust in them. They're not going to let this baby fall. No way. No way. There's too many things going on behind the scenes that we're not privileged to see. We're not meant to know. And that makes it, a true test of faith. A true test of faith. So keep the faith. Hold the vision. Trust the process. God bless us all. Pray. Pray for yourself. Pray for others. And pray for the truth to be what sets us all free. Because it's coming. Little by little, it's coming out. More and more. It can only take a little bit at a time, though, because we can't really comprehend most of the other big truths that are coming. So you got to take a little bit at a time. Build yourself up. It's a pretty big plate. So, God bless. Go inside. Talk to God. We all got this.